We take a look now at what the papers are saying this morning. We begin with Sudan Tribune, which is talking about a boycott of the 2020 elections by Sudan's opposition. The National Consensus Forces, that is the NCF party, announced on Tuesday its members would not take part in the upcoming polls, though leader of the rebel Sudanese People's Liberation Movement urged the opposition umbrella to consider participating in the election. Sudan Tribune reports that his call has stirred controversy among the opposition ranks. The Communist Party and the Broad National Front, for example, have rejected it, while the Sudan Call Alliance is expected to decide on it soon. On the other hand, the ruling National Congress Party welcomed the call, describing it as a real shift in the positions of the armed opposition regarding the peaceful transformation of power. The NCF coalition pointed out that it is exerting every possible effort to build the broadest popular front to overthrow the regime of President Omar al-Bashir and run the transitional period. We head to Malawi now, which encountered alleged vampire attacks 2 months ago that caused the death of over 10 people. A commission was set up to investigate the matter, but up until now, no answers have been found. The probe is now worrying, and the People's Party, just as you can see on the headline of The Nation, it has expressed concern over the time taken for the government to come up with a report on the issue which rocked Malawi's southern region. During a debate in Parliament on the current situation of the alleged bloodsuckers, as The Nation calls it, PP leader Raf Mone said, quote, "I'm wondering what timelines are there for the government to get to the bottom of this. The issue happened several times and we are not even aware of the root causes," end quote. The Member of Parliament urged the government to finalize the report, saying the issue affected many people and hence should be handled with seriousness. The Nation says the vampire rumors have had a negative impact on Malawi's socio-economic development. South Africa's ground-up newspaper is looking at a court decision that ruled in favor of mother tongue education. The Pretoria High Court upheld the constitutionality of bursary schemes which give preference to students who want to specialize in African indigenous education and who come from rural areas. At the center of the case was the Funza Lushaka bursary scheme offered by the Department of Basic Education. The controversial aspect of the bursary scheme, which was challenged in court, concerned the African language specialization. Essentially, the bursary gives preference to specialize in an indigenous African language in teaching the foundation phases. The scheme was challenged by a white student on the basis that it infringes the rights to further education and equality of white students. The November 8 court judgment, however, reaffirmed the importance of a learner receiving mother tongue education at the foundation phase. That's it from me.